each year I'm like, oh, I'm gonna own my shit, and then each year I'm still so shy and so quiet.
No,
but this is the yeah. This is the yeah.
Hello there. So welcome back to my channel. I know we got the little bunny ear scarf going on here. Let's tuck this for a second. I'm in the middle of readings and I'm just trying to get some filming done and stuff like that in between clients. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys about spirituality or the spiritual community, and that their rules and how they're just something you just really kind of don't need to listen to in a way. So yeah, let's get this started. So when it comes to spirituality and everything, we all have our different paths. We could be Kemet, Wiccan, you do hoodoo, voodoo, whatever you do, we all have our own paths. And now when it does come down, we're gonna state this here. There are still foundational rules no matter which path you choose. Okay? So if you choose to be a Kemet or a Kemite, there's rules in that. If you choose to do hoodoo, there's rules in that. Because just, you know, for safety reasons, honestly, just don't want nobody to end up dead, okay? We don't need no resting situation. So, especially if you're not white and you're doing certain things too, rules do apply. So you do have to follow by the standard rules. You do have to follow by, you know, the cultural aspects and things like that. And if you're allowed to be doing this, if you're not allowed to be doing this, if you have permission for certain deities, whatever the case may be, as long as you following by the rules that make sense and that doesn't get you into no mess, then you know you're on the right path. But these spiritualists, you know, I always say this too, you know, and I know it can go to the same application to me because I'm over here preaching and talking to y'all, but I'm not telling you nothing wrong. I'm not telling you nothing crazy, and I'm not telling you what to do. The only thing I'm telling you what to do is to do what you want, in a sense, right? Because every time you turn around is an ever-fasting, changing complication of rules. There's always 1 minute you can't do this, and the next minute, but they're doing it. They tell you you can't do this, but then you see them doing it, you know, and you start to pick up on people are just trying to hinder you for doing certain things. If you were supposed to do what you were supposed to do, and this is what the God, the divine, your ancestors, your deities, if this is what they told you to do, then why would I listen to you?
Why would I listen to you?
Why would I listen to someone that is not in this room with me, that is not at the altar with me? Why would I listen to someone like that, you know? But when it comes to your spiritual path and the spell work and the altar work you have to do, and you know, whatever else you have to do, you just gotta listen to yourself. Because, child, some things I did listen to people about when I first started out. I listened to some things, or I kind of took heed to some things, but then I realized I'm not supposed to be listening to you. I'm supposed to be listening to myself. I'm supposed to be listening to what my spiritual team gives me. You know, you'll hear it. It's all in your head. It's just the process of really just trusting yourself and believing in yourself and really trying to, you know, get over this notion of that you're not crazy, you know? And start just calling yourself crazy in a good way, maybe. That's how I flip it around for myself. But there's always ever-changing rules. Like lately, right now as I'm filming this is like March 31st, 2022. I've been seeing certain tweets of, oh, if there's certain things you're dealing with in life, then it's a reflection of you. If you're dealing with someone and someone is doing certain things to you, then it's a reflection of you. It's bullshit. Because if someone robs me, takes my money, and robs me, how is that a reflection of me? If anything, it's just a reflection of them. You know, you gotta hear the you know, the fuckery behind this. You got to just like catch it, because it's like, since when? Because there's been witches before us. There's OGs before us. I like to call them OGs. There's OGs before us that's been doing what they're doing, and I don't hear anybody telling them they're wrong. And you don't know who's being taught by who. You know, I have a lot of mentors myself. I feel mentors and things like that. And, you know, the things that they be saying on the internet versus what I'm actually learning in my books and from my priestess and stuff like that. As being a priestess coming up myself, no one has time to be confused. Don't let yourself get confused. If this is what your practice is, this is what your practice is. Deepen your practice. Do not get swept up with this social media stuff. The TikTok witches, all of them. I mean, there's, you know, I'm up there too on TikTok and stuff, but don't get swept up in the BS, love and light, and you're not supposed to do this, and this will harm someone, and doing this will. What sense when it be the same heifers that be telling y'all not to do certain things are the ones that's hexing somebody, fucking with somebody, bullying somebody, doing worse things to somebody when it comes to spell work. And that's why you can't listen to folks. Some of these folks out here are really just trying to get you to get your guard down, trying to get you to stay back out of something that they're doing. Really think about that, because I ain't never stopped what I'm doing. Prime example. The whole notion, and you know, not to bash some people, but the whole notion of don't read on people because you're not allowed to do that. How the hell am I not allowed to do that when that's all your job is to do, is to read on people? Oh, I don't read on people's life without their permission. Now, no one typically that has tarot cards, I'm not about to sit here and go just digging in my best friend's business or go digging my man's business, whatever the case may be. I'm not going to go dig in people's business for no reason, but this is a tool for a reason. Your tools are all here for a reason. Your oracle, your pendulum, they're all here for a reason. The point of these things and these gifts is that we have is to see what people can't see. Is to hear what people can't hear. So why would you tell me to shun my own eyes? Could be doing too much, right? Could be doing too much. When half of the time when I did listen to a few of them, when they said, oh, well, don't be reading on other people. But nah, I had to. I stopped like a few times, but then I was like, nah, because when I didn't read on them certain folks, I have to read on them later. I have to read on the situation because something comes up between me and that person, or whatever the case may be. This tool for me is to have a heads up. There's no need to be, I don't need many shockers. I don't have many shockers in my life because of this. I don't have many shockers or surprises in my life because of this, because of them. So, you know, you just got to follow what you need to do. Because I'm telling you, doing everything by their book is not the same as your books. You're reading completely different books. But, I guess that was just a little chat, a little whatever. I didn't really have any talking main points, but that's just me giving a little pep talk to those that's getting out here. Don't get, like I said, too swept up in all the TikTok, which is telling you, because it's gonna confuse you. There's too many different things going on. Like they always say, when it like when it comes to readings and stuff, you pick your few readers and you keep it going from there. You know, you don't want to be listening to 1 million people, 10 million people, and this one person telling you wrong for doing this, another person telling you wrong for doing that, or you right for doing that. Do what feels right for you. Okay? If it makes you feel guilty because of for some wrong reasons, then yeah, that is concerning. But you gotta do what you gotta do in your path. Trust, if you're doing anything wrong, I know you're definitely gonna get a heads up. You ain't gotta get a heads up from another human. You'll get that heads up from the spiritual side. Trust. So, you know, don't be scared. Do your thing, believe in yourself, and do whatever you gotta do to get to whatever you gotta get to. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I hope this is a good pep talk for someone. I hope this helps someone out. And I hope you guys enjoy your day. And yes, I am open for readings. Always open for readings. And I'll see you guys later.